Greetings YouTube, this is Chris McKee with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. Today we are bringing you a review of a new, very exciting limited edition guitar from Taylor Guitars. For 2018, this is the K14ce Builder's Edition from Taylor Guitars, designed by master builder Andy Powers. This is a beautiful and elegant instrument that to me screams refinement and has just incredible ergonomic features and some really interesting aspects that you're not going to find in the standard line on any guitar from Taylor Guitars. So let's go over the features. You can see what I'm talking about. This guitar is a Grand Auditorium body. It's a K14, which means it is in the Koa series line. It features a torrefied Sitka spruce top with back and sides of beautiful Hawaiian Koa with an edge burst finish on it. Now the entire guitar is finished in a new finish, excuse me, from Taylor, called the Satin or silent satin finish. So it is a satin finish that has a different formula than they've used before. Very thin and also quiet, so it's not going to create a lot of kind of rustling noise when it's rubbing against your shirt or your pant leg or anything like that, or even your arm. A lot of the features here are reflective of things that Taylor is trying to accomplish from both a tone standpoint, but also from an ergonomic standpoint so that the guitar feels more comfortable to play, bringing you and the instrument closer together as a player. It features an armrest bevel, which we've seen on some of their other models like the 900 series, the Presentation series, and also available in their custom shop. The entire top is bordered in this beautiful abalone, as well as the sound hole. And underneath this top is their new V-Class bracing. Now, if you want a full review of another guitar that has this, you can check out our review of the new 914ce. And I'll give you an idea of what is going on here. Basically, instead of an X brace, which has been common on acoustic guitars for a very long time, Andy Powers has developed a new brace called a V-brace. And what a V-brace does is basically brace the top around the sound hole, coming down to a point here anchoring at the tail block of the guitar. It results in tone that has more bass to it, more volume, increased sustain, and also improved intonation with the guitar. And we've demonstrated this in other videos we've done. The intonation aspect's the most controversial, and so basically let me explain what that means. Intonation up and down the neck is determined by the scale length, the compensation we have at the nut and at the saddle, and the placement of the frets. But it also has to do with the way that the top moves. In this case, when the top moves in a more uniform fashion, the overtones that we get really ring true to the notes that were played to create those overtones. And therefore, you don't have a dissonance taking place in the guitar, and everything just sounds beautiful. In fact, I would liken the sound on this guitar, particularly on notes played in the upper register, as just a beautiful, true, perfectly in tune chord played on a wonderful grand piano. That's kind of the response that you get out of this. The torrefied top, this torrefaction process allows this top, it's going to be a little darker, it's opened up more, it's going to respond more as we play. It's basically already kind of aged right out of the case. Now, some of the ergonomic improvements on this guitar are rather unique. We talked about the armrest bevel here on the body. There's another bevel here on the cutaway, a cutaway or finger bevel according to Taylor. And this, in conjunction with the angle of the side here following the heel, creates a very user-friendly and comfortable relief for your hand. So when you are playing the guitar, and you reach up here above the 12th fret, your hand naturally finds that bevel and also follows that curve along with the heel. It's really, really comfortable. So for a player that plays in that upper register, high up on the neck above the 12th and 14th fret, you're going to find that very usable and noticeable right off the bat. The binding on this guitar is also beveled. So they've beveled the armrest, they've beveled the cutaway, and then every bit of binding has a bevel relief around the border, as it's also framed in this abalone, both top and back. Just gorgeous. You'll notice here that they've moved the strap button, and that is to basically accommodate this curve If you put that on the heel of the guitar where it normally is placed on a Taylor, it would kind of defeat the purpose of having this nice ergonomic feel on the neck. The ebony bridge, ebony fingerboard, beautiful abalone inlay on the fingerboard, and then an abalone headstock satin finish with abalone inlay up there. The tuners are Goto Antique Gold 510 tuners. If you've watched our videos for any amount of time, you know those are amazing. They're 21-to-1 ratio, extremely smooth, and I like them because they're kind of a modern take on a vintage aesthetic of the old butterbean tuners. So all in all, this is a fantastic guitar, and the price on this is right at $5,000. It's $49.99. You can find out all of the specs and information on our website at alamomusic.com. We're going to run through the paces, but I want to stress to you that if you tried to spec this out from Taylor, maybe through the custom shop, first of all, a lot of these features just aren't available, but second of all, it would be a very, very expensive instrument, well north of what they're asking for on this. And so, assuming I don't abscond with this myself and take it home, these are available, and so you want to grab them quickly if you want them. But before we get to that, let's let you hear what it sounds like. So there you have it. This is the K14ce Builder's Edition from Taylor Guitars. It's been a while since they've done a Builder's Edition, and each time they do, they result in a beautiful, elegant, just very striking and different instrument with features that are not often seen at a value given the price that they're asking for these guitars. Wonderful sound, wonderful ergonomics, and something that is truly different and set apart from most any other acoustic guitar you're going to find on the market. So if you are interested in this guitar or any others, I want you to go to our website, alamomusic.com, where you can see full color photography and specs on our instruments. Reach out to us and get help in finding the perfect instrument to meet your needs, because we want to partner with you and help you find something so that you can make music and bring joy to your life and the life of others. That's what we're all about. So visit us online at Alamo Music. Thanks for watching this video. Check out our other reviews and don't forget to subscribe.